The dream of graduation, a house, and world travel can quickly turn into a financial nightmare. Each one of us nurtures this vision, triumphantly stepping onto the stage, graduation certificate held high, ready to face the world head-on. The promise of a lucrative job position, a picturesque house in the suburbs, and the capacity to traverse the world seems to be gleaming at the end of the tunnel. However, this dream, as enticing as it may seem, can often shapeshift into a financial nightmare, a perilous compromise that may lead to decades of debt and monetary instability. Kamel urges us to pause, revisit, and rethink this mainstream narrative. It's not about discarding your ambitions or aspirations, but about reconfiguring and reshaping them. The attraction of a well-paid job offered immediately post-graduation can be irresistibly appealing. Yet it's essential to remember that it's not the degree alone that assures success. It's the unique skills, knowledge, and expertise you possess, the distinct value you bring to the table that makes the actual difference. Yes, a degree can open doors, but it is the actions you perform and the decisions you make once you're inside that determines your journey's trajectory. As we look around us today, it becomes evident that the world is rapidly evolving, and the conventional, straight-laced path isn't the only road to success anymore. There are numerous avenues and opportunities to acquire the skills, knowledge, and experience needed to thrive, many of which won't push you into an abyss of debt. Self-education, internships, mentorships, online courses, and resources, these are just some of the alternate pathways. These options demand dedication, persistence, and a relentless work ethic, but they empower you to seize control of your future, to construct a sturdy foundation without the encumbering weight of debt. In the relentless chase of our dreams, we often tend to overlook the cost of an expensive degree, of a hefty mortgage, of a flamboyant lifestyle we may not be able to afford. And yet, the cost is evident, tangible, and it can be debilitating. Kamel, through his words, motivates us to live within our means, to make conscious and deliberate financial decisions that align with our long-term objectives and aspirations. The emphasis here isn't about renouncing your dreams, it's about redefining them, molding them to fit within a sustainable, financially secure framework. It's about comprehending the value of skills and knowledge over a piece of paper, a degree. It's about seizing control of your financial future and making decisions that will serve you in the long run, that will contribute to your overall growth and development. The world today is competitive, and the path to success isn't always straightforward. But it's crucial to remember that success doesn't always equate to a hefty paycheck or a lavish lifestyle. Success is subjective, and it varies from person to person. What may be success for one individual may not necessarily be the same for another. It's important to define what success means to you, to set your goals, and to strive relentlessly towards achieving them. Success is about the journey, the experiences you gather, the knowledge you acquire, the skills you develop. It's about making conscious decisions that align with your long-term goals, about living within your means and securing a sustainable, financially secure future. It's about understanding the value of skills and knowledge over a degree, about seizing control of your financial future, and making that serve you in the long run. So go ahead, dream big, aspire to achieve great heights, but remember, focus on gaining the skills and knowledge you need, and avoid turning your dream into a financial. Chapter 1, a blessing or a burden. Homeownership can be a blessing or a burden. The choice is yours. Kamel imparts invaluable wisdom on the complex matter of home buying. He underscores the fact that dreams of homeownership can swiftly morph into nightmares if not navigated with due caution and prudence. According to Kamel, the most critical step in the process is to save diligently for a substantial down payment. This approach, he highlights, is an effective method of easing the financial stress associated with a hefty mortgage payment. He extends this prudent advice by strongly recommending buyers to secure a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage. The reason for this recommendation, Kamel explains, is that your mortgage payment to constitute less than a quarter of your after-tax income. Such a strategy acts as a catalyst, transforming home ownership from a potential burden into a tangible blessing. This method not only reduces financial anxiety, but it also smoothens the path for steady wealth accumulation. However, Kamel warns his audience to tread carefully. He emphasizes buying a home while still in consumer debt equates to playing a perilous game with high stakes. For those individuals burdened with debt, he strongly advocates for settling all outstanding debts before venturing onto the property ladder. Kamel reiterates his stance on debt with this powerful statement: Debt is a hindrance, not a tool for wealth building. The most invaluable advice he offers is to invest wisely, and consider homeownership a potential blessing that can either turn out to be a burden or a boon. It all depends on how you approach this life decision. He says, the choice is yours, invest wisely, and let your home be a blessing, not a burden. Chapter 2, Key Highlights. Let's recap the key takeaways from George Kamel's journey to becoming a millionaire. First and foremost, live on less than you earn and save consistently. This is not just about frugality, but about long-term planning and financial foresight. Practice delayed gratification. Resist the allure of instant gratification and unnecessary debt. Remember, millionaires often drive 4-year-old cars because they understand the concept of depreciating assets. Establish control over your financial destiny. This includes shifting from financial stress to financial peace, eliminating distractions, and following a proven plan with focus. Embrace the joy of missing out, or JOMO. This means finding contentment in the simple things and making sacrifices to build wealth. Budgeting is not just for the frugal or broke, it's a conscious spending habit for intentional individuals. Navigate financial infidelity with communication, trust, and transparency. Remember, becoming a millionaire is not out of reach. It starts with adopting the right habits and mindset. We highlighted the importance of tackling debt head-on. By taking control of your finances, you equip yourself with the ability to dictate your own financial future. This is a power move that can set the stage for the rest of your life. Next, we discuss the reality of the post-graduation world. We emphasize that it's not just about landing a high-paying job, but more importantly, it's about acquiring the skills and knowledge that allow you to navigate the complex world of finance effectively. Remember, knowledge is power. Then we dove into the complex world of homeownership. We underscored the importance of making wise decisions and cautioned against rushing into buying a home while still in consumer debt. We stressed that homeownership can be a blessing or a burden, depending on how you approach it. In the end, remember that financial empowerment is a journey, not a destination. It requires continuous learning, adapting, and making informed decisions. The road may be long and filled with obstacles, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can turn the tide in your favor. Keep these takeaways in mind as you continue on your path to financial empowerment. Remember, the choice is yours. Invest wisely, and let your home be a blessing, not a burden. Remember that everything is perseverance, don't give up. Click on this next video to continue learning.